Hey everyone, it's once again a Monday, which means it's time to perish in the best way possible. Hi Bethany, how are you doing? But yeah, I think I wanna start off with the Gibber suppression. I think I wanna do it once normally, and if not, we just do cheese thread and let the abnormalities find her. Meh, and I'm sorry to hear that. I guess it could be worse. And maybe to be safe, we could have some more units in. I somewhat practice this fight off stream, so I more or less know the mechanics. Let's see if I also actually can do it. This should be fine. You think? I sure do think. Okay, yep. Let's kill a bad mist. Okay, so those are basically all the weak units we're mostly not gonna use at all. They're just here for mobile support. It's good mobile support though. Then we're gonna, what team are you these days? Gonna make you the super soldier to ever exist. You're also kinda weak. But I think we can put you into the angry mob category. Hey, at least you get to listen to some high energy music. Maybe I will be a Vega after this. think I more or less have everyone collected them. That's good. Next step is this then. But yeah, you should be still a pretty decent unit for most of the fight. It's gonna suck once service distances shift, but you will be more or less the main tank. And then I have some angry mob for more damage. You'd only have to use some other units to damage her, but it will be fine. I kinda know her attack patterns at least. I see, and something will go horribly wrong and everyone will just be splattered to death the first time she charges. Okay. But yeah, shields for her standard attacks are, I feel like, never really worth it, since she always has like more or less 2 weapons. With different damage times, you can actually go into this corridor. You still don't do anything too bad this phase. Okay then. You start coming from this side. So let's do it like this for now. Get her attention. Then we send in better name. Who did you aggro on you? You calmly walk away. Yeah, this might take a bit. But you don't have to play it that safe. Especially since you can more or less tank the first phase, I feel like. But hey, practicing might be good. And yeah, I realized you can kinda really cheese AI a lot. Mangus got hit once, but that's still not too bad. I guess we should just watch out. Soon she should charge. Soon, I mean, oh. That's... I swear to God, if this is the first corridor she charges in, I'm gonna be super upset. This is where everything falls apart. I knew it. Oh, come on. I should not have been that greedy, I guess. What damage would this be? That would be bad damage. Right. It's actually not too bad then. I might have wasted 2 shields though, which is bad. Yeah, we do the same thing again. Maybe I keep most of you guys just in an elevator for now. Okay, round 2. Electric Boogaloo. I'm not targeting him. But yeah, this should be overall just very slow but relaxing combat. I think afterwards we probably wanna attempt a different suppression or maybe just do some Bina quests. I'm not sure. Maybe at least do one quest to see what reward she has, if it's worthwhile or not to do it right now. Let's get everyone already out for a second. You can get again. Just walk to your safe elevator. And yeah, worst case, if you get too damaged, we can just send someone to the Scarecrow, release the Scarecrow, heal you up. Come on, charge. I know you want to charge. Okay. Where is she stopping? Are those double portals? I don't see any other main room where she stops. I guess I will see. You get up. Is this room? No. Okay, that is this room. It's sometimes hard to see when she doubles up in portals. Get all those bosses up. Quite annoying at times. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is also, I feel like, overall always the worst room to fight her in. But first phase is still relatively easy. And like, even if you get hit, it still barely does any damage. This is like super forgiving. We get aggro on you for a second. Yeah, like you take 8 damage. That's nothing. You really are a god, maybe. Be out for a second. I think this first phase transition, I don't need to do anything fancy. It's the ones afterwards, I think. Maybe I'm going crazy. I'd probably just be safe and have everyone out other than you. That it sucks. That was one Brave Clerk. Okay, maybe I should get other people in for a second. This otherwise would be silly. I think at first it starts with a spear, and the spears are tankable. How is that clerk alive? That clerk had a very good day before he died. Get you guys out for now. Yeah, I'm sure it's only Spear now. I mean, if not, it's funny stream content if streamers actually not good. I guess what the bit sucks of this weapon is that the attack speed is bit slow. Yeah, it's just a charge. You get out. Welcome to a second phase. I guess this wird es end. I mean, right now it's not that important to be there quickly. There's 2 here. I guess no. It's there. Streamer is blind. Well, honestly, could have chosen better. Oh, you're already doing your spear right now? Move here for a second. No. Those clerks gave their best. But now it's Aleph weapon time. Yeah, red and white is useless at this point, more or less. Which means we can at least send in our smiling buddy friend. I like how only the best units are there. I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense. You really hate this guy. I mean, just send you back. You can take 1 hit. Actually, you are black resistant. You can take many hits. So heal up for a second. We're playing it safe and slow. Famous last words. Okay. You got hit by the strong attack. That's less good. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but sometimes if I press base, it scrolls through the list while suppressing enemies, and I hate it. Okay, this is still also not too bad on you. This might be too slow, yeah. I think you might just soon need to pay a visit to a scarecrow. You heal so slowly at normal speed, not gonna lie. Okay, get out. This should actually stay new somewhere there just to be safe. Future weapons. But yeah, I guess we are at the phase where from now on the same line refers never safe. And we... Oh, I should reorder you this way. We should always keep that in mind. Actually, order you to be here. But yeah, I feel like with like 2 or 3 units, you can really cheese the AI to just, yeah, get like 1 other units. I talked too long and I did not watch my screen, which might be a streamer thing. Unpunished. Totally unpunished. Just do it with you for a second, I guess. We can take the hit. I kind of want to save bullets. man. There was no one there. Come on, that's rude. Guess I'm still kinda too slow for the big Pablo weapon. How's he looking? He can fight again. But yeah, having healing is pretty good for this fight. Now if oh, you're coming from this side now. What's up with the pathfinding sometimes? You can quickly walk over. You have the HP. Why do you hate him so much? Let's play it safe. Get out. Oh wait, this was this. Oh no, this is bad. This is awful. He's gonna charge into this time. Okay, you should be behind her. Okay. What if we quickly say hi to the Scarecrow? Let her relax. She can hang out with my lovely clerks. Kinda want some energy anyway, since we might ask Mr. Freischütz for some help later on. So it's not too bad. She's still a dead body. I mean, all the clerks died so far. That missed. Well, she likes having that mist around. But yeah, we can kind of farm as much we want on Scarecrow. I guess we just don't want the meltdown. Or maybe we do, and then we just do the cheese thread and let abnormalities fight for us. Okay, you got your nice snacks after this. I think we're good for now. I guess she really would be a bigger threat if she more often would walk around. Honestly, good room she's in. Yeah, like this and this room are the best to fight her. Being directly next to elevators is so nice. You should have decided more rooms like that. Okay. Put it on this. Too slow. Kinda would love you to be on the other side, though. I mean, this helps with actually dodging the attack, I guess. I still would love you on the other side, though. But yeah, I like to imagine that my dodging improved a bit overall since last time. mean, I guess it would be more efficient if I use more units, but I feel like microing them is still pretty hard, even if I do something like this. Or maybe I'm a coward. I don't think you're fast enough to dodge this. You can take it. Man, she really is too slow. Okay, you are changing spot. Get out of here. Maybe you want to get up just to be safe for a second. This room, I guess? No, fighting over there. If you wish so. Right. Would say we're doing pretty good this phase so far. You please say you're going down this way. This room kinda sucks since it's with those corridors you're really never gonna dodge any of the line attacks, which just means to be aware of them. This is going well, to be honest. I like to imagine that too. Yeah, sometimes she just really hates people approaching, I guess. I probably want to disengage you for a second. Get you maybe more on this side, put you in. I don't want to... You really... I guess we're gonna farm Scarecrow for a second. When she throws the spear, just walk past her. I guess I could try it again, but like... So far, from my practicing, it always felt like even if I walk past her, it probably just clips me. I could use bullets, but I feel like the more bullets we save for now, the better. But yeah, I think for now we want to slowly whittle her down. And once she's almost dead, we want to get out of there, and then we ask Freischütz to kill her for the phase transition, so we dodge her attack for free. This was a nice interlude. Now back to fighting. Actually, please stand here just to be safe. It was one quick attack. It was fine. Can you stop trying to go make him insane? I did not watch it. He's throw her thing. Yes, he did. Oh, that's a spear. Okay. Well, we learned I should not look at chat sometimes, so I should pause at least. Whoop. What does it truly mean to be humane? Is it humane to seek truth and verity? Good question. Actually, maybe get you there for a second to heal up. Is there any... Do I get healing inside? I probably still should. Okay. It really is you. I mean... You might be the most powerful being here. That's something. Okay, don't get hit by the big swing. Thank you. You know, you can also swing your bad weapon, right? Come on, you want to use Mimicry? Or not? I guess we're doing this for a bit. Okay, we're getting her close. Few more hits and then we wanna get out. One more, maybe? Okay. Get to a nice elevator. It has to be safe. Is there anything safer? This might be safer. No, Mr. Freischütz, you're my favorite. Shoot her. Kill her. Thank you. She forced her weapons. My goodbye. Yeah, you don't move the room this phase transition. Then now we want to use someone else than you, I think. Yep, this is the phase where you get to relax for a bit. Congratulations. Now our chosen warriors will be those two. We also want... It's pupil damage she does, that's I fear. Those two. Okay. How do we do this? This is still not a great room, all things considered. Okay, but if something bad happens, we still have so many bullets. So believe in the bullets, I would say. And yeah, like, the ice is a bit vague on this. get up again, please. I guess you wanna just heal for a second instead. Same for you. I did not look at him. That's a grave mistake. Just don't throw any spears for a second, please. Okay, that was a bad start. I admit it. I mean, I think this might also be the phase where we want... Actually, I hate this room. Maybe we should use the rabbits right now. Just to make her move. Might be also a good idea to make her move when she gets up there. This and like those two rooms are the worst rooms in my opinion. Yeah, I guess this one's also bad. Maybe there's a lot of... There's a lot of things I hate. I know that for like the DPS check at the end, we should be able to do it as long as my units are close enough, so we really don't need the rabbits for that one. Maybe we skip this one and do the rabbits here. I still have no idea why it turns Korean during the suppression. Yeah, nobody is there, I think. Nobody is in there. Just, yep. Let them handle it for a second, especially if the AI is derping out. I guess I actually want you in an elevator if you're doing this. Just to be safe for... Man, they're actually pretty good on this phase. I did not think it would be that much damage, but yeah, now she escapes. I guess just wait a second here, because maybe if you go in this direction. Yeah, much better room. Thanks to that strange body of yours, Red Mist, your strength is much greater than before, so your expertise seems to have rusted. Still shit talking. Actually, stay here. You come here. Just for a second. Oop. Where do we have left Joel off? I'm missing Joel. And Joel did not die. Where did we leave Joel? Oh, yeah, right. Yep, this is... Send you there. Okay. Now we do basically the same thing again. We are just very scared of this attack. Yeah. Just heal up again. Maybe with doing it with the range, this phase is a lot better. They can cheese their eyes so much more. Maybe that's the strat I should just be using. I still want you here, don't be stupid. Because yeah, sometimes she does this. I like when she attacks the wall. I guess she's slowly but surely going insane. Maybe... you walked past it, would have been fine. Fair. Also, like, this smash has so much bigger AoE than it looks like. I'm not sure what's up with that hitbox. But I like cheesing her. I mean, if you don't want to move, we can wait a second. I mean, you're probably gonna change rooms soon again. You're spearing nothing, thank you. Man, I had it sometimes happen. I never. Okay, I know you're moving. Never had it happen that badly. Actually, I guess you can keep attacking for a second. Don't see reason to move out. Now you can move out. Oh, okay, this is... You need to get out of here quickly. I mean, preferably this way. Just stand with them. Yeah, let's just do it one more time. But yeah, this is one of the bad rooms, especially since it might be hard to hit her with Freischütz because of the resistance. So that might be a very spooky part once we phase transition. Because she still throws stuff up in this phase transition, I think. Actually, get you people here. Yeah, I sent you here. I guess this is fine. Actually, let's see. Are you just attacking the air again? Probably not. Or maybe yes. But yeah, I feel like this attack hits so much in this room. Didn't hit anyone. I hoped you would not reach, to be honest. Okay. Heal up for a second. Yes, you could send in Mr. Sniper, but if you don't move, it's kinda risky. But yeah, I guess this is a pretty long fight. Especially if you do it as slowly as I'm doing. But hey, look at all the ammo we still have. Okay, actually position you here. Whoop. I feel like she fakes the most if I use VR against her. Maybe it's the weapon or something. You know what? I can do this for once. I feel like we deserve this. Move out of this. Also should have used as a person instead of this. Can do it again. Treat yourself sometimes. But yeah, and I mean, if I remember right, after this should be the last phase, which is just a DPS check. Which I think the main part to be sure of is just to be sure that we move everyone somewhat close to where she ends up. So we just DPS her down before she charges at anyone, because that is chaos. The true nature of repression work is the denial of the meaning. Okay. I mean, we have 10 bullets now. So I guess having a pale bullet might be nice against this one day. Okay, maybe we can enter the Freischütz. That would be the safer thing to do. This was bullet number 2. Just to do 7 bullets, something like that, right? Bullet number 3. Bullet number 4. I swear to God. Bullet number 5. Please. Bullet number 6. I guess no. Okay. The biscuit for the biscuit. You want to get out of there. You want to get really out of there. Is she not running? Is she staying there? Am I misremembering? Yeah, she's not teleporting. Famous last words. But yeah, that means everyone just get her now. Quickly. Now you're doing. I hate you. Okay. This is fine. Where do you end up? Oh, you end up here. I mean, this should be safe to walk past. Okay, DPS are down. You guys can do it. There we go. We did it with our own hands. I'm faking. I won't swap my sword without any deaths. I feel like that's pretty neat. Day 38. I guess we have mystery box. If you feel an abdominal pain and a tingling sensation in your neck, the best thing you can do now is look at the great blue sky you will never get to see again. Bird? No bird. Why are you looking at me like that? You look like a thief just turned up on your doorstep. Honestly didn't expect to see you here. Or, well, to be exact, I knew you would come here eventually, but I didn't expect it would be this soon. You had such a sour expression when we talked, but you actually liked me, didn't you? What the hell? You know, I don't have any true contact with the lives of the people from the back streets, nor the pain they go through. Perhaps I've been living a more affluent yet cowardly life compared to them. From that, I've always felt so ashamed of everything, even to be graced by a small ray of sunshine. It wasn't always that rough. I understand that it must have been a hard decision to come here, so thank you. Sooner or later, we will have to deal with unexpected hardships here. There's just too many problems to try and solve in peaceful ways. The real reason I chose to speak to you out of all the other syndicates or fixers that day was actually because of something rather trivial. What was that? You're being honest? Honest? I thought I could barter with you for cheap prices. Ah yes, I hired you because I think you're cheap. Looks like it was a mistake to come here. I'll be going now. Please hear me out. I saw you pay for the funeral expenses of an old lady whom you didn't even know. Man, Gebur will actually be a nice person when she doesn't want to kill everything. I truly admired your kindness, and I even looked forward to seeing it myself. Corpses can cause an entire elevator to be infested with vermin if they aren't buried properly. Besides, I just wanted to repay her for treating me to meals a couple of times. Understand? I've never been close to being a kind person my entire life. Why do you keep smiling, damn it? Just happy to be great at discerning the best of the best. Carmen could back up what she said. She truly did have a sharp eye for people. The tale of how she built her reputation could fill a chronicle of history books and then some. The only problem was that Carmen was too wrapped up with taking care of others. She never had a moment to take good care of herself. We were on such a delightful upturn back then. It's almost cool to bring those memories back up. We were flying towards a limitless world that never seemed to end. By the way, who's the guy glaring at me? Oh, that's A. He just always has a serious look on his face. I wonder, why do they only, use their initial as names in the company? I beg of you, please protect the people here. I know I can trust you with this. From the past to the present, abnormalities have entered the facility, killing numerous people. Despite my reputation, there were too many things that I just couldn't save. When I think about it, my entire life was far from one of justice. You probably wouldn't know much about the backstreets, seeing as you stayed in the nest your whole life. Man. Those streets were a place where there was no need for justice, morality, or any other pedestals like those. If you have never been there before, you won't understand. Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty crappy place, I understand. How agonizing and miserable the stories of people who live there. How they are robbed of the chance to live a legitimate life, how unfair and just life is there. All I learned there was how to survive this miserable existence. How did she become so powerful? It sounds like she really started basically out poor in the back streets. But Carmen told me she wouldn't give up on anyone, even people like us. She also told us that the weak who had willing spirits could someday possess enough power to cut off the head. Why are we against the government again? It was such an absurd and ridiculous thing to say. Why couldn't I just keep on with how my life was before? I mean, I guess maybe the government is... The city has its problems. Is it the government's fault? Are we gonna get rid of the government? I'm not smart enough for all those complicated calculations. Can't even write a logical or coherent report. The only thing I was able to do was draw my sword against those who opposed us. All my life, I only used my skills for my own survival. But that day, I had never felt more proud to be able to protect others. However, I wasn't able to protect anybody in the end. That cut me deeply. I was filled with anger, but I lost my mind for it. I mean, ultimately you did manage to protect someone. True. You and that other person survived thanks to me. I thought I had lost Carmen's will forever. But after all said and done, I had to have carried that will all the way here somehow, right? Like I can catch a bit of breath now. When we first reawakened in metal, we could feel the exact moment our final breath stopped, rushed into us like glass shards. Man, that sounds horrible. Stupidly, I woke up with all the rage left in my heart for the abnormalities. You miss her, right? I do too. I don't think she'll ever come back. We'll never get to see her shameless smile ever again. The wonder that even people like me follow her. Or the light that radiated from her, flowing so much that one couldn't hold all of it with both hands. But her will and promise will always remain the same, even after an eternity has passed. It will be a place where she can live on, even after death. If you happen to remember it, please tell me. Tell me the gift she left behind for us. The courage to protect. Well, how have we done with core suppressions, I guess? I had wanted to free myself from the pain, but I realized it was impossible. It was only recently that I found my answer. It is that I have to accept the pain as something I've borne from the beginning. Then I can be set free. Manager, if you're suffering too, just take in the pain and accept it. Wow. You don't have to keep changing things if it's too hard for you. Yeah, but that's like learned helplessness. You know, the situation is shitty, but you know, we can change it, I hope. I mean, clearly A has some form of plan, right? I know you want to keep pressing on in any way possible. Felt lost and scared of the present, so all you could do was blindly trace along the way through the dark. I admired such determination at first, but now you look so pathetic. What, Wood? How long do you think you can keep this up? Will you ever make it to the end? Yes, I will. Thankfully, you've been collecting energy ever since your very first day here, never missing a single day. My role is to encourage you to collect the proper amount of energy each day, sometimes by nagging and sometimes by encouraging you with praise. It must have been hard to adapt to the corporation, but you tried your best to extract the energy, along with bearing the numerous sacrifices along the way. It was also my role to butter you up with plain words, to help you avoid sinking into the pit of guilt. This part was particularly irritating because being your nanny wasn't in my programming, but we still were able to fill our roles anyhow. You might have noticed this earlier if you ever took a moment to look deeper into this company. But the pipelines used to transmit energy to the outside haven't worked for a long time. Right now they're very rusty. What are we using all this energy on then? This means the energy collected from our branch is excluded from the total energy collected by Lobotomy Corporation. Isn't it fascinating? Don't be too upset. I'm not saying that all the energy you collected was for nothing. Well, now there's one more thing for you to find out. Where does all that energy go? Good question. So, you desire to broaden the extraction department. Gebura synchronization completed. Maximum number of ego that can be acquired from each ability is increased by 1, up to a maximum 5. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna be rich. And that's kind of solves our gear problem. I feel like that was the biggest bottleneck of getting new trained hires. The department which the suppression took place will no longer be influenced by Cliff of Meltdowns. That means more power. Indeed. Think about all the new allies we can have. Okay, so now the question kinda is it better to maybe focus on some missions? Because like extracting 5 more ego of grade E or higher should be easily doable this day. Or should we just keep doing core suppressions, but maybe just completing one quest, get some rewards should be easier. I don't go check on some up nose. Same, yeah, like do one day normally. We can extract all the gear, finish the quest. Maybe the day after this, we do this. Then I guess we might rewind just so we have more time where we don't have to open a second department where we do the last suppression or something. I mean, I've read through them. Like, this sounds kinda spooky. I'm not sure how hard this is. Like, I guess we take more damage or something like that, which might be hard. Or we have more weakness or something like that, I assume. I mean, mass Cliff of Meltdowns seem not too bad. But yeah, department immunity has been bypassed, which really means it does not matter if you finish this one first, since I think like one of the core advantages of no meltdowns we won't get anyway, so start with this one, then go over to this one later. But yeah, enough talking, let's reassign everyone. But yeah, I did some drastic shifts since I only wanted good soldiers for this. So I think we had Joel down here. Let's click on nothing there. You mean that I mean, I know I can get the gear right now, but should I not just wait with getting the gear during the day so I can fulfill the quest? I mean, I guess I can already get the LF gear. See if working in case of bug. I mean, looks like it's working, right? Yeah, it has number 2. Yeah. Let's see. I guess is there a common bug that you just don't get a reward from this suppression or something? That sounds awful. We want Ark to be here. Then you are a fighter, so you should be more or less here. Like, having the best people mostly in this department makes sense. Like, you just need to leave and reopen the game. I see, okay, yeah, then it's not that bad. Guess we just still want to have a skeleton crew upstairs. You have the elephant. This will be fun to watch. Well, I guess we will see. Maybe we should also just I am better than Christopher. Put you here. Kind of read this department. We also want to level up some of our peeps again. You're fully leveled up. Okay, those departments should be pretty equipped. Continued service benefits. I mean, increased defense would be pretty good. I mean, increasing the virtues is also pretty good. Put you here. What is your right like? Who did we have as second person? Was it actually him? I want one good person other than him. What if we do this? Go up there. Some more personnel down here, considering this is where everyone is. Okay, you need training. Maybe send someone down there. Down into the black hell. Okay, we have a big bee, I guess. I think that's a bee. And we have a cool fungus with, I think, hands? It happens. When in doubt, you ask Joel. With West fungus, how does this go? This is where I get eaten because it has like a worse skill check again. Okay, this has to be a buff at least. Joel remembers a piece of a star. Huh. Yeah, this is a... Oh, this one? The Glyph of Counter decreased after 3 non-inside works are performed in a... Oh, Jesus. Guys who worked with it had a chance of being infected by its spores. Send them to work with other apparatus faculty to counteract complete infection. This one sounds like a pain in the ass. When the work result was bad, the Glyph of Counter lowered. Lesquas, who constantly worked with it, showed signs of acute pain in the containment unit. After that, tissue similar to it emerged in their body, and Valakis began to transform into, I guess, a minion. Okay. I assume that, like, this 3 non-inside works counts overall and not only on this abnormality, right? If yes, that's kinda very toxic. Maybe we just want to complete a day and just rewind to memory imprint, so because this already does not sound pleasant. Joel makes a conscious effort to take in as little breath of the containment. Well, Joel, it was nice knowing you, to be honest. When the work result was normal, the Glyph of Counter lowered with a normal probability. When the work result was bad, the Glyph of Counter lowered with a high probability. When the Glyph of Counter reached 0, emitted red spores throughout the entire department. Okay, It has escape information, so it still escapes even with the spores. Well, I guess it's your time again. I felt like repression was pretty good. We will see. came from a place we don't know. Is this mushroom from space? Okay, maybe repression was not that great considering this was only normal. Maybe it is inside, since this thing likes inside. It attracted the employee to its containment unit when its cliff of counter hit 0. When the lured employee entered the containment unit, the same phenomenon as described previously occurred. Okay, this one sounds like a pain in the ass. When suppressing the minion, please pay attention to the spores that are released from its body upon death. Those spores will cause sustained mental damage. Employees who panic from the spores may attempt to enter the containment unit, which should be immediately stopped. This thing sounds super toxic. Well, at least you did goaded on this one. Upon observing the abnormality, it has been confirmed that the spores attached to employees for a certain amount of time and inflicted threat damage over that period. In addition, employees infested with spores were significantly slowed and could not be healed by the regenerator or bullets. So you take my healing away. When the HP of employee infested with spores had depleted, a giant drone burst out of their body. The drone indiscriminately attacked nearby employees. From the corpse of attacked employees, more drones emerged. They both sound very painful. I guess this one is a lot more manageable, since you could go for the ghosts. But yeah, I'm not a fan of either. This is high, I kind of figured. What does instinct look like? Common. Let's do one more on both and then maybe get a meltdown going. Giant mushroom giant came from a far place. Okay. But jetzt, man, what is the luck that we get like two spore things right next to each other? They both sound like fun at a party. I probably should get... there's commons, so either repression is the best, or it's just all commons. Joe makes a conscious effort to take in his little breath. Yep. Yeah, I guess that bee has so many holes just for the spores. It's a nice friendly bee. Queen bee. Maybe we can be slightly greedy on her. Okay, I guess what we want to keep in mind now is do 2 works, then do inside work always. I don't want to fuck with the mushroom. Which, honestly, maybe I really should not care that much about leveling up. I'm really starting to feel like we just want to wind the mushroom away. Like, this feels like such a big distraction, always working around it to have a third inside work. Anyways, I should... With what should I start? I mean... just... Oh, God damn it, I hate my mouse sometimes. But yeah, maybe I should start powering up better name again. Who knows? We might need to fight today. Also, surely this will not count for the works, or maybe it will. Guess one safe thing we can always do is send someone there and do inside work. I guess maybe we want really just the day to work long enough that we get the gear, but getting all the gear on one day might also be ambitious. We just do it for 2 days, do some Bina quests, and then we can rewind. Okay, let's do this. You need to go to Freischütz. You could go here. You also only have Fee gear, which we should maybe keep in mind. You need leveling. Okay, you go here. You guys only have... Your justice are also almost leveled. I feel like sending into you into a rough might be greedy. Just do this. Shouldn't... Did I send someone here, please? Well, I think we can also be slightly greedy on the B. With my mouse, I should just get a new mouse at this point, to be honest. Okay, thank you. Whoop. I mean, I guess I could also probably easily finish the day only doing inside works. That sure is a challenge. I guess getting ego gifts will also not matter that much. But it would be nice to have. Hornet. I mean, that is decent dwarf gear. Okay, never do repression. I guess inside is best in slot. Okay, you got a heart by now. And let's do this. Do this. Actually, how will the counting work during meltdowns? I see how the mushroom could be a big pain. Yes. I mean, this is gonna be the inside work. What else is melting down? Mr. Butterfly. I still don't have someone for your skill check, don't I? Well, this is fine. Just make sure you go in first and do you. Who knows, maybe this has a high count and I'm too cautious, but this thing just sounds painful and it's gonna kill everyone. We have a orange dawn after this, which is trivial at least. Let's do repression again. Maybe there are all commons, that would make sense, to be honest. The fox said, what is essential is invisible to the eye? The fox? Perhaps giant mushroom chunk is not what we see with our eyes. The endings of the many employees who were Okay. Mushroom Boy is fine. He got Funky Sauce lore too. But is this like on him or is this overall? Because if it's only on him, I guess Mushroom Boy is fine. If it's facility-wide, I'm very scared. Like, I mean, I guess there's only one way to find out. Giant mushroom chunk. Two. I mean, now that we have the counter, I guess we can easily try it out and do 3 works that are not inside. Only on him? Okay, I'm starting to be less scared. On mushroom. Oh, yeah, then it's not that bad. Especially since it's all commons. I guess I just need to keep in mind who I send in, but mushroom and bee. I'm not afraid of the queen bee, to be honest. Maybe I should be. Maybe I shouldn't. Who knows? Also, this was the wrong one. It's still common. That's... Okay. Hey, I mean, that's a cool looking gun. Its form appears to be an amalgamation of a gargantuan beehive and a bee. A cross-section of the inside shows a darkest red surface with particles here and there, much like that of raw meat. The segment that appears to be the face is heavily distorted. It has wings, but it lost the intended function of flight. The one eye that remains relatively intact shows popular movement, as if to watch for approaching intruders. The abnormality always remains still, so it is assumed that it does not move. When certain conditions are met, it releases spores. It will generate billions of spores within a 20-meter radius. The existence of life forms in this vicinity seemed to be one of the key requirements. When it did, there was no immediate change in the employee who inhaled the spores, and no animal signs could be detected on the examinations that followed. Once more time had passed, the employee experienced severe pain in the occipital lobe and abdomen. Then, after a certain period of time, the head dislodged from the body, Jesus, and the worker bee emerged from the separated body. It has been confirmed that the spores carry dronex that hatch inside a living host. Based on the findings of an autopsy done on an employee killed by the abnormality, we believe that the larva will subsist on any portion of the body, be it blood, organs, or fat. It will move freely around the body at this stage. When it becomes too large to move, it creates a cocoon near the intestines. The host feels extreme hunger at this stage, eating much more than usual. This cocoon moves upward through the body as it grows, eventually damaging the arteries of the throat and the cricothyroid with its source, and this severs the host's head from the body. After this, it will emerge from the body, excavating the wound of the host further. I'm sorry for the host, this sounds super painful. Probably one of the worst ways to die in this facility somehow. Excerpt from counseling log. Redacted had been telling me about his itchy neck for a while. He complained about indigestion too. One time I saw him take a bunch of digestives. Who would have thought that it turned out to be such a serious issue? I never knew I'd be the one to witness that horrible moment. Omitted. Redacted and I were just chatting, but suddenly he stopped speaking. He was still scratching his neck. It was turning so red, I was getting worried. Then his neck started to turn and such a strange angle. Right then and there I realized the severity of the situation. There was no way he could have been putting his neck that way on his own. It looked like someone who was forcefully twisting his neck. And then I heard a sip. Like the noise of a shredding paper. A foreign sound of something tearing. His head fell to the floor. I heard a dull thud. Then, as if enough hadn't happened already, something began to crawl out of his neck. Just like a butterfly emerging from a cocoon. Oh, see, yeah, okay, maybe it's cute, actually. Yeah, totally. Tearing apart his headless body. The wings, the yellow trunk, the teeth that gnawed away his body. Something I never want to see again. A being I'd hate to describe as something alive. Omitted, it seemed to be aware of me somehow, but it looked like it didn't have any reason to attack at that moment. Picked up his cranium and flew away, like a drone carrying honey. I can still hear the sound of its rattling and its wings beating. Worker bee. Its appearance is clearly different from queen bees. Other than its color, it is capable of flight, but can only hover about 1 meter above the ground. It lacks antennae or eyes, a long appendage that appears to be an intestine tracks behind its rear on the floor. Worker bees saw only 2 forms of behavior: delivering nutrients to the queen and proliferating. Upon encountering an employee, uses its jaw to crush their head, and then proceeds to inject the pooper into their body. Yeah, I don't want to meet this thing. So, actually, now that I know that the mushroom is not dangerous, how dangerous is this thing? I mean, it has a maximum cliff of count of 1, so far we are very lucky. We don't want any bats. I mean, it is for a period, so as long as the members in here are healthy enough and have good rat resistance, I could get them out of here and they might live and not turn all into bees that gonna make more bees. Okay. Right. You know what? Maybe it's safer to live here these days. But yeah, yeah, I guess overall it's not too bad. You probably should not be greedy as I am right now. 17 to 22. And this thing should be manageable. Then 1 inside work on this thing too, please. Feel like an alien clone, to be honest. I can see that. I mean, it can exist as long as it doesn't lay eggs into my employees, please. Up. We're missing 1. Yeah, I guess the only thing about this thing is we keep in mind how often you send someone in. Which means maybe we want to quickly reset you on maybe this. I would love to get all the information about Mr. Mushroom right now. Okay, but I guess we need to be less scared. I'm pretty... Didn't I send someone up there? Am I going crazy? I guess I only sent someone down there. That might be a thing. Okay, you did your work, which means it will be safe to do this. What's up with the fox set? But yeah, I also have a feeling we're gonna see a Nuno deal today. Okay. I did not expect the spear, to be honest. Can we get this off the screen, please? Thank you. Your ex messaged you a couple days ago that reason was bloody stupid. Yeah, I mean, especially since it sounded like you had a rough breakup, even if it seems a bit bad, sometimes it's also the best to just really go no contact at all if possible, just to not keep that up again. Otherwise it could be a vicious cycle, I guess. Among the employees, it was originally referred to as the giant mushroom chunk. It does appear to be a gigantic mushroom, and it bears some semblance to mold as well. Overall, its appearance closely resembles fungi. It continuously releases spores into the air, visible to the naked eye. Majority of our employees are not fond of this abnormality. Few are broad-minded enough to favor working with some giant mushroom that fills up half a containment unit, spewing out unknown spores. They have dozens of other things to worry about, including other abnormalities to work with. I mean, the picture looks kinda cute somehow. As so few of our employees willingly volunteered to work with it, we could only record the most bare-bones information. Originally we utilized the shift system to designate what abnormalities our staff were to work with. However, after the magical girl incident, man, a few years ago, we began to give consideration to the opinions of our employees when assigning work. The abnormality produces multi-microscopic airborne spores. They mostly proliferate by invading other organisms through their respiratory systems. It is difficult to notice the initial symptoms from this invasion because the only sensations are light dyspnea and twice than default. She gets out a lot. Yeah, understandable. They mostly proliferate by invading other organisms through their respiratory systems. It is difficult to notice the initial symptoms from this invasion because the only sensations are light dyspnea and twice than default. Thus, it is mandatory to wear a mask when working with this abnormality. Magical Girls, yeah, Queen of Fate would, I guess, if you have a bad marriage, she would break out all day, every day. Also, did I give my employees face masks? I did not think we do this around here, but good enough. When an employee inhales enough spores, bizarre cysts will begin to grow on their body, and tissues will be eroded. Ultimately, they will become a dysmorphic creature whose original form is hardly noticeable. They will show hostility in this state, so they must be terminated on sight. Excerpt from Counseling Log Employee John. I have a bad feeling about John. There was this one guy who was awfully quiet. He was that guy who'd glance sideways at us like some kind of fox, as if he was expecting us to talk to him. One peculiar thing about him was that he would volunteer to work on the mushroom chunk, an abnormality everyone loathed to visit. It was also disturbing that he would spend an unusually long time in its containment unit. Who knows what kind of monstrosity might have grown on his body. When we decided to call the abnormality the giant mushroom chunk among ourselves, the guy spoke up for the first time, saying he's the one who's seen it the most. He talked a lot of nonsense. Like how it didn't deserve to be called a mushroom chunk. Everyone laughed at him. But I guess some slight mind control? We decided he finally had gone bonkers when he started saying stuff about how we became friends with the damn thing. I mean, it's a common enough thing around here. Lots of stuff happens. One person going insane isn't a big deal. We tried to give him a couple hints to take a psychiatric test, but he just gave up this condescending look like he knew that's something we didn't. And a few days later, he kicked the bucket, as we all know. Did I mention that it was me who recognized him in that spore mold creature's carcass? The birthmark on his forehead. If he hadn't found that birthmark on that lump of spores, we'd never have even guessed it was him. No one actually knew he had a birthmark except me. Since, you know, no one in the department was friends with him. Aw. Well, at least always have one friend so you can get identified when you die, I guess. After becoming that monster, he just wandered around near the mushroom's containment unit. We tried to lure him somewhere less crowded, cause he was attacking everything in sight. But he wouldn't move more than 10 meters away from the chunk until he died. This is where we decided to rename the abnormality. Complex reasons, like pity for the guy who became friends with a mushroom of all things, to his remembrance of his tragic death. We are called the Little Prince now. To tell you the truth, he needed a friend. That's why he let himself get infected. Going crazy in hallucinations, not knowing that he was turning into a monster. The mushroom is tamed the poor bastard simply to reproduce. It got Alex, whose name wasn't owned by anyone. Birthmark and forehead, huh? I'm sure they're very common in the city, okay? Employee Alex notes. The human mind is too fragile to visualize something in its truest form. Did you know that mantis shrimp can see hundreds of colors that humans cannot? That simple fact is enough of an example to illustrate my point that it's detrimental to believe and judge everything by relying solely on what you see. I don't actually have many fans. Don't misunderstand me now. I don't want to make a fan. I choose not to make fans. It's not that I can't, it's because we don't understand each other. A person thinks of himself as a completely isolated entity, making it impossible to fully understand others. But ironically, an inherent instinct of mob psychology has survived over the course of our evolution. We repeatedly play a game of Risk, walking a tightrope, vainly trying to understand each other, while staying out of our territories. In fact, I was long done with this pointless game. I volunteered to observe the giant mushroom for a similar cause. Who wanted to get close to that abnormality? Must be because of some petty reason, such as how it looks disgusting to their eyes. The fact that its appearance was slightly alien wasn't going to stop me. In fact, I actually felt a bit superior and everyone seemed surprised when I said I would work with it. Omitted. That abnormality didn't show any notable activity. I recorded and observed the silence of patience. One day after its spread powders of enchanting colors, I experienced a special change. It would perceive hyperreality. I would perceive hyperreality, a plan higher than reality. This was a hand he gave to me. I took it, and I was rewarded with the invitation to such a special place. It was something only I could achieve. He talked to me telepathically. He welcomed me because I was the only one who could realize his essence. I had been imagining, yearning for the moment to converse through my mind, to be completely understood. The feeling of unification. It was so exhilarating, I could barely hide my joy. Omitted. I wanted to get closer to him. I wanted to be part of him. I always thought of him. I wanted to belong to him and understand his world. Like a flower bud about to bloom when wind was paraded. I was being tamed, little by little. Man, he really sounds like a nice guy till he totally got mind controls, I guess. Excerpt of an audio record. This is part of the footage caught by a surveillance camera in the containment unit. As abnormality spores completely obscured the visual feed, only the audio could be extracted. Judging from the content of the recorded conversation, we deemed it safe to assume that the abnormality spores contain hallucinatory agents, because even after a thorough analysis of the audio record, no voice other than the employees could be detected. The employee infected by the spore suffered a severe state of frenzy before being shot down by another employee on the spot. No, I don't have any fans, like I said before. I'm not fond of such contradictory relationships. At the very least, I think you could be my friend. The human language is too simple to illustrate this relationship, but I think we could settle on friends. Yes, I'm your one and only friend. I shall accept you. My life has been changed ever since I met you. I had been living my whole life feeling depressed, without a sense of purpose, without talking to anyone, just working all day, but you redeemed me. A person who abandoned oneself. Just like how I could perceive your true essence. You saw through mine. It is truly rapturous experience. I'd like to understand you. I'd like to become a being like you and love you. I was born human, lived a tedious life. Might have kept doing so had it not been for you. I was so happy that I met you. Mushroom? Indeed. Please remember me. Please remember the nameless flower that bloomed just for you. Even if this turns to be a curse, I will love this curse like a blessing. I will think about you to the day my mind collapses and crumbles. I will close my eyes thinking only of my soul friend who came from the faraway universe. Afterward, a faint sound of air leaking from the abnormality could be heard before all fell silent. Yeah, I really wonder what this higher plane was that the employee got to experience. Also, this was a mouthful. Okay. Okay, I guess all things considered, they're not too bad, so maybe we don't have to focus on too much then. What else would we have to do then is just level up, even if it's kind of scuffed today. I guess don't forget getting energy, because energy price keeps going up somehow. Also, probably want to visit the Alice more anyways now with how much gear we need, right? Like, how much do I have for you? Actually, maybe I'm rich. Jesus. Maybe we are fine. Maybe I grinded enough. But energy. Give me energy. And this is instinct. But yeah, I don't think we have to really prepare for the dawn at all anymore. One more piano solo, please. And we immediately get a noon afterwards. So yeah, we kind of have to do it. Was this always possible to get a noon or deal at like the third meltdown, or is stuff just starting to be earlier and earlier? But overall, this shouldn't be a problem. Someone will take care of this. Yeah, I'm sure of it. You can have some fun. Should also be fine. Okay, but for real, can you install some lights down there? It's tedious to die for me. Okay, inside. Might be at a nice snack. Guess I should not have started this. Now we cannot do the Alice today. Halfway there. Why do I keep getting the ego gifts from him now? I mean, I guess I probably should not complain. That makes them good fighters or something. Even if it means less HP. Okay, we did the bee ones, do the mushroom ones. But yeah, I also feel like you don't really need to even prepare for the red moon this much, right? Maybe we already do this. Maybe do both of them twice. Maybe this is too much greed. Give him more levels. Maybe I should move on and don't use Child of Galaxy for grinding anymore, but I still really like its eco gift. Some passive feelings sounds nice at this point. Say hi to Mr. Burp. Don't think it really changes anything, but would not work. I guess we can already grab the gear. Even if we perish, it was us be reset. But I guess with how the quest is structured, maybe I should only get he gear for now and then we see what the next quest is. Please don't tell me it's gonna be like extract he gear, extract buff gear, extract Aleph gear. The Aleph gear one could be annoying. I get you, we put you more central for this. Return the people to here. Boy, it's a big clown. Big stinky clown. What do we call be like that? Twu. Okay, now we just need to make sure we take care of the other clowns. This is super easy. This streamer just blind. Okay, there's second clown. What about second clown? Are we still missing a clown? I mean, at the dangerous places, we're missing a clown here. Okay, this might be a small... The timing of this. This might be a small problem. What if you leave this facility for a second? Maybe we send in some friends and then... Okay, maybe I should take this a bit more serious. I know the Porcupine might also escape, but I don't care at this point. Jesus, the weapons are kind of really expensive, aren't they? Well, they might solo this actually. Okay. I guess we learned doing this during the day is kind of very expensive. Probably don't want to do this. Maybe we can experience some more Dusko deals. Let's cost 25% of your collected energy per apartment, 2 times the central. Yeah, that's pretty steep. I think I did. Always say if you do B first. Okay, maybe optimize a bit more for energy now. It's just a punishing bird. Just tell me that we're not immediately gonna get a Dusko deal after this. Maybe this is punishment. Streamer should not get away with being lazy. Do this once again, please. Blue Star, my old friend. What do I do without you? Hey, you got an ego gift. And you are kinda maxed out on fortitude, but he says good energy. Yeah, I kinda put you all up here, didn't I? We just let this one out. You would quickly take this and put it back. You can always say hi to the bee. Okay, actually, what I also learned, I should not end on the mushroom because of meltdowns, maybe. That sounds like a smart thing to do, actually. I did realize now. Should that be very high? I guess you have bad temperance. Guess you can say at least high before you kill him. Free energy is free energy. I guess I also really just maybe should rotate the gear a bit so other people could get the LF Eco gift, since LF Eco gifts seem kinda strong. But I'm kinda used to you guys in your own uniforms. I know who's good at what. Like, I know Monkus already has the ego gift, but I also know he can do this. And I like not thinking. You should also already return this. I hope this was not too late. I kind of fucked up. Okay. I'm starting to think we should be fine. Unpunished for my mistakes. What are the ego gifts actually? And 2 SP plus 5 success rate plus 2 work speed plus 2. That sounds pretty decent. Helmet does, I mean, its stats does not sound amazing. But maybe I don't value HP enough. Okay, we actually don't even see this meltdown, I think. This is already done twice. We actually also need Fortitude. We can do this. Okay, maybe I lied. We're gonna see the meltdowns, but we should be finished after that. Look at Punishing Bird, thinking he's scary. Okay. He's gonna escape. He's also gonna escape. I think this boss is the lesser threat. I really should maybe get units that can actually do those things. What if we just ignore them and hope we get enough energy before that? This is gonna cost us energy. And otherwise it's meaningless. So what if we do you quickly? Say quickly hi to the bee. This is 60 seconds, I think it should be fine. Yep, you will be the first frontier. We have so much ammunition if something goes wrong. Both of those, did I send you somewhere yet? You can also do your work. Thinking punishment bird doesn't scare me. I mean, it's not that spooky. Come on, please finish before I need to do some stupid things. Unpunished as always. Okay, but we also want to extract some heal gear now. Three out of 5. Will be complete. Yeah, as wanking, nothing went wrong today, I swear. The 39. Oh. I think this is probably the least awful one. I really am not a fan of Flash Hydro since it's gonna wound something one day. And this is just too spooky for me. Let's do this. Shortly after I was born, I questioned myself daily about the significance and the meaning of my creation. Then you handed me the script and gave me the answer. The narrator plays an important role in unraveling the plot. Well, thank you. It was so much fun reciting your script. So much so that I was able to find my reason that war without noticing the time fly by. Sometimes I have these thoughts. Womp womp, blue hair. What if the script is part of a play that's missing its finale? Maybe you prepared a play that could never end, just so that you could tie me into this knot. If so, would it be appropriate for me to disobey your orders and obtain my own free will for the first time? Do you think this dialogue was part of the script, or was it born of my own free will? I guess we will never know. But yeah, I guess maybe it makes sense that every day, even when you start to day 1, you get the same dialogue over and over again, is because A wrote that script for her. So yeah, she's saying this, which also curious, doesn't mean that the part of B telling you about her maybe betraying you is also part of the script? I mean, I guess I cannot blame her for wanting some free will in that case. Depending on much free will she has right now. Looking at the headstones in this place, are you? It's only natural to find them a spectacle to see. There used to be times when I spent a whole day reading all the meaningless letters written there. There's also coffins. They're death itself, and they represent the possibilities birth can bring at the same time. I've been guarding their coffins for countless years, carrying out consecrations for those who do not have the privilege to depart for an afterlife. But how old is Lobotomy Corp at this point? That is one of the few things I do here. You see, if one spends a long enough time in this graveyard, they can hear the whispers of the dead. The sound of their words is black as pitch, makes me feel as if I were being filled with nebulous murky water. You must be starting to get bored, seeing that your eyes are drifting about this place. It isn't often that I have guests here, but I feel bad to only show you these gravestones. Did you call me Lady Bina? This employee once had his boundary collapsed. What's your name? It's Neven. This man had the task of extracting ego. During extraction, he carelessly peeked into the well, but by luck he survived. So you get... How does... I guess maybe I should start case going. To minimize the price he had to pay for looking into the well, he was given the maximum dose of enkephalin, and so he could barely return to work. However, Once one looks through the crack of the boundary, they can never return to the world that they belonged to before. Want to see something interesting? Yeah, let me look at the well, please. Nathan, can you describe what you saw to the manager? The scenery you witnessed with your own eyes, but had to forget all at all costs? From within the tombstones, inside them those who sleep are sunken deep. Those who are dreaming good dreams. At the same time, we call them the well in the speech of this place. We have to dredge them up and then check them with cookie dough. Now remember afterwards what? What did you see? The man, that thing. Continue. The man, he, in the well. He passed out, poor thing. What will happen to him after? Do not worry for him. He wouldn't last a single day with a mind as feeble as he is now. It's much more favorable to sit still and simply watch the grains fall as the sandcastle crumbles, rather than try to reclaim the collapsing castle. I've seen what a poor sap saw hundreds, no thousands of times, maybe more. How are you still fine? So you asked why I can retain enough sanity to have a friendly little conversation with you until now? It is thanks to my mechanical body that I can just barely grasp onto my mind. Yes, this strong unbending back of mine. However, did you forget that I originated from a human mind as well? If there's at least one thing that could be considered fortunate, it is that if I ever were to finally lose my sanity and find Amek through the facility, attempting to bring this entire place down along with you. I mean, don't tell me I also have to fight her. She will be there to shut me off once more. But if that day truly were to come, I would prefer that you terminated me with your own hands, rather than her. It's the least you can do for a person as confined as I. Complete a day with at least one employee who has 4 or more ego gifts? That should also be easy. Maybe I should just do... One can take the gift literally. A person from their abnormalities, so weaker than the ego equipment, they are still part of the ego pertaining to the abnormalities. Beware, however, that taking too many of such trinkets that hold the egos of others will cause one's own colors to be muddled and faded. Okay, what did we got? Ego restoration. 25% chance to recover ego from a dead agent. The separation stability of ego that has been synchronized with our agents will be enhanced to lower the chance of the loss of ego. I mean, that sounds pretty good, but I mean, I probably only know at the end of the day if I retain the armor or not, so I probably would still restart if I lose some valuable armor. V-extraction. Reroll the abnormality selection. By implementing a reversible extraction process, the abnormalities can be re-extracted single time per day. I mean, that is probably pretty good, especially for infant days. Improve the chance of acquiring ego gifts. I mean, by dividing the selection of abnormalities, the probability of an agent acquiring ego gift will increase. Maybe this is the greedy option. I mean, this probably could save me. I'm a coward. Okay, this is day 39. We have this day, and then we have this day. am I going? We have this day and then I wonder, should I just I mean, her quests won't help me with the core suppressions. Maybe we should prioritize the core suppression for now, do this one right now. Which means I'm not sure if we gonna finish it, so but we can experience what this is like, maybe. Mass cliff of meltdowns are detected. Department immunity has been bypassed. But yeah, I guess for this one, okay, I guess this is slight spoilers for me, but am I screwing myself over if I extract ego right now? Or will I get another quest to extract ego in one day? Since probably getting some more Aleph gear might be nice. I feel like you are more or less finished. No more extraction quests. Okay, thank you. But yeah, then I think we go wild. But yeah, otherwise I will find out other quests, but otherwise I probably would annoy you guys so much and never extract anything. Whoop, whoop. We are rich indeed. Might. One day I also actually need to use the memo. Man. I guess why I also don't want to keep some of the Alephs, we kinda really want to get them back. Get their gear and then rewind, I guess. Hey, 2 magic bullets. I got your gear. Man, all this grinding was finally worth it for something. I guess Saints already started 5, huh? Okay. Did I get your stuff? I did. I mean, now we're gonna have a lot more people in Aleph gear. This should help a lot. Put you here. Man, actually, it's super annoying that you lose this department, since I feel like for this one you want to have a lot of employees actually, because I guess we have meltdowns everywhere. Ego list. Anyone down here that should get promoted. Congratulations, you can be another Pablo. I mean, to be honest, this is already banger gear. Maybe you keep this. Same for the magical girl one. Do we have any suit? We don't have... We have so much less suits than weapons. It's kinda annoying. You have good gear. I mean, no of the named people have bad gear, right? Okay. That might be suboptimal, but for now I kinda like just giving them the same armor as the weapon they're using. So you get Gold Rush. You can have censored. Sadly, we lack a suit for that. Then yeah, we had some people in he gear. Kinda wanna them to eat that. Whoop. We have one Queen Sam. You get a Queen Sam weapon. We have Waff gear. Okay, we still don't want to give you the Kobold's car. Actually, I did not get stuff from the new ones, did I? Whoop whoop. Man, okay. But yeah, I'm not sure how far we're gonna get today. It's getting late, but worst case, we are pretty prepared for tomorrow. That whip. I mean, if they gotta perish in style from now on. I mean, clearly we need more magical girl armor. Man, I really need Queen of Hatred back now. Justice 4. That's a bit annoying, actually. Okay, you know what? You don't get her. You get Moonlight. I mean, I guess I also should use the suits that are actually be obtainable. You have Waff. Okay. Yeah, maybe who had good stats? Wanna employ a few more people today. Congratulations, you can work for a nest now. The whole corporation, when the trip suddenly doubles. They're gonna have a party tonight. You are kitted. Don't want to give you magic bullet. Alright, this was only he gear, so I mean, can have this fit. Actually, it's fine, I guess. I mean, Hornet is pretty good. What do we still have left? We have some weapons. How many suits? Can maybe employ one more person. Put you here. They are kitted out now. So, how does this look like? Huh. Is this all the dead Tifferwefs? I'm sorry for you, Tifferwef. So I kind of figured we would have started with a lot more meltdowns at start, but maybe we don't. Okay. Actually, also one thing I probably should have done. I think the chances for success are kind of slight anyways. We probably at this point, if we do hard stuff, we probably should get a sacrificial lamb so we can actually power the clock and don't lose anything important. Let's see what Temperance like. Also, now that we have more tripped out units, I think we can really maybe get some ego gifts on new people. We still did not get a new mountain of dead bodies, which is kinda sad. Okay, I think I kinda want to prepare a lot more to have people around if something melts down. We just get... Cannot be just as simple and there's meltdowns everywhere, right? Okay. Use. I guess there. This is pretty peaceful facility, all things considered. You get here. You guys keep this department in check. Send you over there. What do we want to train the newbies at? You need everything other than justice. Congratulations. You have temperance full, you could use justice or inside. Everything. Good old everything. Fortitude or justice. When you're the odd one out. Prudence. I mean, if you want to be spicy, you could maybe... What? I'm not sure I wanted to be too spicy on the new stuff. Where can we send you? There's be something you could find. I mean, worst case, we could get some HP from there, I guess. Okay. We did some prep. How is if you messed this up just that moment? This is really just straightforward. Make it to 10. I mean, I have not seen any Midnight Ordeals other than the orange one. So I feel like this gotta be a big pain point. I'll start with you. Also, I guess we should wanna be a bit more cautious when we trigger the meltdown, since it can be everywhere. I want you. Why do I always want to attach to Sunset? What does it say about me? Okay. You will be the chosen warrior. Oh, this is gonna be slightly interesting, but I believe in you. That's probably my biggest mistake I ever do. This song, Tifereth's Dirge, it's for him, Tifereth. They say hives don't spend their entire life providing food for the queen. It's a simple life, but an honest life, I guess. This is some high energy music for nothing happening yet. How did he already get a smoke pipe? Okay, I should have maybe paid more attention. I think we just let machines melt down. On the other hand, it's just only 2 meltdowns right now. What else is melting down? Okay, I think we really let portrait melt down. I do not care for it. Here we just have to be quick. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Good enough. Man, plus, let's reload up my stats. I really also need to research this more, but I just don't want them to perish to this. Okay. Here we go again. And okay, we learned I have a lock. And did Joel work? He had to have worked on this. Queen bee. Okay, I think we can work on the little prince. Famous last words. Yeah, I also really feel like... I mean... Actually shouldn't be the problem today. The punishing bird is out, isn't it? It's fine, I swear. Now you can visit your queen. Yeah, this works out fine, I guess. Working. Could maybe fast forward again. But yeah, I guess till we get to the Duskor deals, it should be very chill. I mean, I don't... What's that noise? What was I hearing? Sounds like death, to be honest. Did something go wrong? Oh, gee, ha! No. I think people die to this, right? Or not? Get out of here quickly, please. You got a cool whip, I guess. Oh, the beasts seem actually kinda harmless with this game. Just maybe you should pay attention to that. And see, this clerk still survived. Be happy, yeah. Okay. But yeah, I don't think we need to care too much about this one. Perfect food quizzes us once more. And once more we gonna devour them. Send you up. Yes, I'm sorry that clerk has. That clerk is the happiest clerk to exist. Okay. It is a Lunar deal, so it should be easy, right? But I also never actually seen the blue Lunar deals so far, so this could also be fun. Even if we fail, we at least gain more knowledge. Knowledge is always good. Maybe it's hyper safe, but considering what the purple Nuno deals do, maybe I should just put everyone into an elevator before we start and see what happens. Otherwise, I guess I really don't have anything to go on, what to do. Oh, this is so far so good. I mean, yeah. I mean, the B accident should actually not have happened. Also, you worked B last, right? Blue star, nothing there. Freischütz. Yep, I don't see any Princess of Bel Air. This is not too much. This is going to be annoying, but safety or something. Always be safe. And now somehow this is the one ordeal that instantly kills you if you're in elevators. I would find that funny. I mean, so far from my experience, elevators are the safest space to be in. You guys want an elevator. What's your name? You're Noah. Okay, Noah. Please do this fast. The sweepers? When night falls in the back streets, they will come. Excuse me, it's noon. Wait. I did not expect the sweepers to look like this. Tactile black. Why do... Okay, what if we wait a second? What does this look like? You deal damage, yes. Deduct attacking me in. Right, they're not supposed to be here. I highly disagree with this. There should be some good fighters here. How does this go? Okay, you can enter elevators. Be afraid. Same for this then. Is this sweeper music or is this ordeal music? Suppression music. It has to be the suppression music vibe. Kinda dig this. Does not seem like they're taking that much damage. How are we doing? I have no idea where you guys are, but you can suppress. Okay, maybe they're not that bad. Actually, okay. Wait time. Hey, all the waiters. Hi. I'm just experiencing the sweepers for the first time. They actually look nice. How are you guys all doing? Nice to see you all here. Yeah, this is going fine, I guess. Otherwise, we're doing good old... are you fine? You look fine. We're doing Tiffer with core suppression. Which hopefully will be alright. Okay, you're actually taking a lot of damage. You cannot solo those. Look at this angry mob instead. I mean, do you really need your clerks in your departments alive? Game, is it really that hard to just give me Big Bird already? I mean, I guess Wowster might be a bit rare. I mean, it's also the bird I'm missing. I understand your pain. My sweepers went home. Setting up everyone against the pain. But I guess I kind of overreacted against this. You need to get up. Honestly, I just want you guys out because I'm gonna unleash the beast again or something. And that's not that funny. Oop. Same for you guys, well, you are easy. You go here. I think we did Fortitude on you? Not that it matters. You say so hi to Freischütz. Oop, oop. Okay, continue the pain. Should have gone back when you got Big Bird. It's fine. One day Big Bird will show itself again. I had someone in Pablo gear for this. You are the one in Pablo gear for this. This means I need someone down there. Let's back up. I mean, I guess you can be back up. Okay, I'm pretty sure we did Little Prince last. Say hi to the bees. Up. Man. I guess it's really a pity that you always hear the same, like, background soundtrack for 90% of the time, because I feel like this game has pretty good soundtrack, all things considered. I just barely hear it. Okay, the 7 meltdowns might start to be a bit spicy. But we will have more or less the energy down after this. Bird returned. Okay, say hi to the little prince. Finally, yeah. Congratulations. Up. Might have not looked at my countdown, to be honest. Okay, quickly in and out. Actually, we have so much energy. Maybe I should just stick to my philosophy and thinking tools are not real. Look at you. I mean, me quite. This is trivial. Same for this, I would say. It's also slightly annoying, but this is fine. So this was 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We looked at everything. That should be more than fine. This is this. How much energy losing it at this point? It's 40, it was 20 energy each, that's nothing. Do this. Okay, but Maple House, could you please not talk about bird things since I did not see the bird things yet? Yeah, no worries, Maple, but I really would like not to know about the bird things, yeah. Thanks for your understanding. This. We can start being a bit boring. Was looking forward to. I mean, I still don't really know what happens. Don't worry. I mean, that was not huge spoilers or anything. I think. So it is fine. Also, I have butterfly brain. I will forget. I'm good at forgetting. But yeah, I guess this is one of the easiest suppressions at all. The only difficulty is the the midnight stuff. Don't stand there. This song, every containment unit is. I really wish the text would be a bit slower. Is everyone outside? Okay. Meltdown Electric Boogaloo. You have a Queen Duskody. I mean, those are easy to manage. I think we just go still with the same philosophy of let the tools melt down. This way there's less risk of error. I have so much energy. Make it liver safe. Okay, this needs someone. You melt down. Okay. Those were 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. On the other hand, you're here, I'm here. We can do this. Verb is free. Okay, actually I should not do this on you. This is practice. I mean, if you memory posit, you basically always keep the egos you're having. But if someone died, you lose the egos too. boop, boop, boop. I should ignore you. What do you do? Sorry, I really cannot help you. You on your own, I guess. I mean, from my understanding, how memory works is that you keep all the armor and weapons of all the units that are alive right now, so if your memory represent now, you would lose everything. Or maybe better name knows better. Up. Up. On one hand, maybe I should just keep them alone. On the other hand, I should also know what I did last. I guess that's one easy way to know what I did last. Okay, we are near Queen Dusk. We should actually prepare for this one. Also, yeah, I guess we just go over the stream length today. This is gonna be a long one, isn't it? Good night. I guess, hopefully I will make it. I'm still not sure if I can make this. You guys are strong. You're probably the weakest team. You can more or less solo something. But yeah, we don't have anything in the facility that will be upset if someone dies, so we can be slow. We should also get somewhere. Slow and steady wins the race. That's, I feel like, the whole lection of this game. Snore. Where we must reach. Okay, get rid of this one first. Those are most of the ones. What are they weak against? Not really anything. Guess I'm actually not using that many people. I should use more of them. Yeah, all of you guys. Oh, you're done. You are done. Nothing's down here. You can go up. Why does the bullet sometimes glitch out like this? Why is this even there? Oh, because... Maybe stay here for a second. How's everyone looking? Pretty good. You don't look that good anymore. It was kinda close. I will not sugarcoat it. You guys just return home. You will get in there, for sure. They should more or less got this by now. There wasn't an answer. We didn't find a single thing we wanted. Okay. Only big threat is Nuno deal now. Kinda want to reshuffle them again. We need people in here. Like, really, the most annoying part of this suppression is just that you cannot have anyone in control department. You can go up. You can be in the middle. Go here. You go there. Then the Twinnings department again. I mean, this is... We have to do it one more time after the midnight ordeal. Otherwise we are free. Yeah, the people for this. Did I not send you guys home? Still here. You're still here. Okay. All checks out. Everyone accounted for. Here we go. I wonder, is the skill check mostly here just to make sure that people don't over-rely on the finished core suppressions? I mean, maybe that's also one way to make someone do a noon or the midnight ordeal. think I did reset him. I also still need someone down there with you. Monkus, you got this. I might be too cautious. Just to mostly save routine. It's fine, bird. Nobody sent. We're at 7. We need to reach 10. How bad could this be? I mean, I guess if we are lucky, we get a midnight ordeal now, which would be bad. Otherwise, we might be able to ignore it. Okay, here we go. 12. I said it. I regret it. I think punishing bird melding down would be fine, but maybe just to be safe, we should look after it. Shelter again. I think just let the tools melt down for beer. This might be slightly spicy. Should probably want the other way around. Go there. This will be fine. Just set. I mean, I guess can do one work inside. Okay, 12 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I miscount or did I miss something? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a streamer brain. Okay, let's look at other ways to anything melting. This we ignore. Actually might overlook those things. Then it checks out, I think. This is fine. But you're doubting if you find all the meltdowns, it's always fine. In that case, can quickly do this. Get out. Quickly do this. Get out. Then we have this thing, but return. Okay. So it's a purple midnight, huh? I've heard those ones are fun. Maybe our stretch should beat us to work through it. I'm not sure how good that works. I mean, if it would be at... Actually, we only need... I never remember how those work. We should get better than this. Actually, this is at 8. We are at 8, so we only need one meltdown after this, so I think we can do it. Purple Midnight, let's go. Okay, but streamers thinking of not actually doing it and just send everyone into work. I guess if we try to work through it. One person here. You guys come down. You are here. You here, I guess. The rest of the... How did that not melt down, but I can still not do this? Guess you can go here. I guess already there. This is looked after. Guess we need one more person there. You can do that. Whoop, whoop. You can go in here. Then we need one person for Schadenfreude. One person for all around helper. Okay. I think we are in prime possession. Let's see how this overall goes. Man, unfair wie skewed. Man, I can't wait for my Pokesnacht. Okay. Here goes nothing. This is joking. I mean, do we really need to complete the day? Could be here forever and enjoy the music. The God Delusion. We incessantly try to accept it. I don't like you guys being in my corridors. You're Aleph, that makes sense. Tech type pale. Immune to pale, that heals. Why did you escape? Right now? That's kinda rude, bird. Okay, I see what it is putting down, but on the other hand, I am not set up for this. We're not fighting this. Even if it wants to be fought. Fight it, beat it. Okay, I mean, I can probably beat it, but could we maybe do it on a different day without core suppression? No cowardice. Sorry. Sometimes streamers need to know when they should not get bullied into doing dumb stuff. Like right now. We cannot do this. Just stay safe. Oh, this department left. Was this inside? It was repression actually. If I would have. Soon we're done here, I swear. So what's happening around here? The wall of this... Was all of this really worth it? Yes. Cowardice is always worth it. Okay, and you can also complete quests even if you don't see them on suppression days. That's good knowledge. Well, cowardice triumphed. And that's all that matters. No balls. I mean, I probably will clear Purple Midnight Ordeal sometimes over the playtime. Just not right now. This is day 40, right? This was not an infant day. I should not have looked at my chat. This should have been day 40. Let's go with the mystery box. My dear employees, I do hope you all put on the gas masks we distributed to you before we enter. You probably won't because coward. Next time I see one, I will do it. Are you happy then? Enoch, have you ever heard of the nest? I hear they throw a festival every single day there. I wanna dance, Enoch. I wanna stomp my feet and let happiness take over my body. Lisa, if you take a bit of time to look around here, it's quite nice too. Is it? Seems kinda run down. But we aren't allowed to go anywhere. Karen just wants to keep us confined here. She's a good person. I hope you'll open up to her soon. Looks familiar. I don't want to get to know anyone else. All I want is to be with you. I can't promise to be next to you forever. There's a lot of things that I've been mulling over for quite some time, and I thought I may find some answers for them here. Some of my thoughts may be so absurd that the answers to them might not exist at all. Or, even if the answers do exist, they might vanish too soon. But, in the process of searching for those answers, I will be able to cast off my shell. Then, I can fly away at last, leaving my heavy body behind. Sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know where you want to go, but promise that you'll take me with you, Enoch. Oh, he is here, so I guess you gotta go now. It's gonna get dark and cold soon. Let's head inside. Yeah, soon cold days will come. Even though I never had thought of them as family or someone that I needed to care for. I made it my job to bring the children back home, to ease Carmen's busy schedule. I see them. Those young kids running towards me. Those children who survived the outskirts. The two we saved. I thought I could do it all on my own. I wanted to show Tiffany how mature I became when he got back one day. But there was no end to the disappointment, and Tiffany never got any better. I couldn't stand the silence without an answer. So I thought that I'd rather hide my disgust and guilt I was so used to, as if the feelings never existed in the first place. But whenever I see Tiffany's empty smile, my heart feels as if it were being covered in dark ash while shattered into millions of pieces. I knew Tiffany could never go back to how he used to be. I was aware that we could never return to the happy days we spent together. But I was about to abandon Tiffany just because it was too hard for me to endure. All while knowing that he was the one who suffered the most. Tiffany, are you done with all your busy work? We're going to be late. Let's get going. The sun will set soon. Please hurry, Lisa. Right, my name was Lisa once. Tiffany doesn't remember his name anymore, but from time to time he calls me by my cast of name. What did Tiffany want out of all this, even after sacrificing himself? What was he waiting for, even when he was being discarded? Was it all worth it to him? He's looking out for you. I don't know. I've never ever held any expectations in my life. But I'll try counting on you now. I want to believe that there's a reason for every sacrifice that was made, and to know that eventually everything will be okay. The expectation for the meaning of existence. 60%. Oh, I was recalling the sound of your footsteps. While there were cliches, you sometimes made the results more exciting by acting in unexpected ways. Still, the endings were all the same, no matter how the process went. Do you want me to share some memories through a hologram? It's simply too good for me to watch alone. Here was you in a mess when there was no such thing as a cognition filter. I didn't know that a human's mental capacity could be so weak back then. You did alright the first couple of times, but then one day... Well, at that time it was a little funny. I'm sorry, you made it so far, but you weren't able to escape from that absolutely useless sense of guilt and hang yourself, Jesus. Well, you were stopped immediately, so. Then, at this time, you were not fully prepared. That's when I started to realize that it didn't matter if you were mentally whole or not. Thank you, Angela. What mattered was that you needed to find realization about something to stop this endless cycle. Oh, at this time here, all of a sudden you began apologizing to me. That was... I didn't enjoy it. I'll continue watching. Are you starting to enjoy this? I would love to see more, but let's stop here for today. God damn it, I want more lore. You might see something that you're not supposed to witness yet if we continued. As you find them in quotidian life, fierce fights break out every day here. You've seen this innumerable times, no. With enough time, abnormalities come back to life, no matter how many fragments they're broken into. It's one of the facts that both Gebu were mad. She took far too much time to understand that the abnormalities have to be exploited, not ended. Or maybe she simply couldn't free herself from the indignation of her past. Well, that doesn't concern me. The only thing I know is that I will never ever see what she was before. Nevertheless, I cannot help but be astonished by the potential of ego each time I see her go on a rampage. Ego's potential? You'll never know it. You'll never wield it in ego. In fact, there are many weapons that have enormous power in this world, apart from ego. Artifacts from the outskirts and from the wounds, the singularities of the wings, or rudimentary inventions made in the back streets. If used correctly, they would be weapons that could fare against abnormalities somehow. But giving those weapons to employees that never even learned to fight outside of basic training is as useless as teaching a hatchling to hunt. The rabbits are specialized in killing. They can spot the enemy's weakness right away and focus their firepower, given that they have enough munitions. As opposed to our employees who cannot even wield weapons efficiently. That seeing as combat ability isn't a requirement to be hired here, but maybe we should increase our requirements then. But our employees don't even have to learn to use ego. The power of the ego goes in conjunction with the heart of the wielder. One knows how to use it the moment they wield it. Nevertheless, even though they wield the power, the majority of employees can control it. Swayed by it, they hardly have a chance against abnormalities. I haven't seen anyone that can draw out the true potential, apart from the Red Mist. To wield ego is to trust oneself in the shell of the ego of another person. I guess Limpus Company got better at this then, since they kinda do this? Why are they using ego so differently than the Botany Corp? The wielder is merely imitating the borrowed ego, unable to completely make the power their own. Had I known that before being locked up here, I would have done anything to get my hands on them. If I could, the circumstances may have changed dramatically. Now I'm confined here, issuing orders to extract ego, forbidden from touching them myself. You must have been scared. Still, even though my hatred and bloodthirst are locked up inside this rusted metal cage. Don't you worry, I no longer have anything left. But you never know, your yearning for blood could wax once again, for it's simply sealed, not uprooted. To use ego is to borrow the power of another's ego. The employee may therefore gain enormous power in the strange body by donning the shells we call ego. Even more so, some people such as the Red Mist took the power and claimed it completely as their own, but our own employees cannot do such things. The weaker one's mind is, the more it craves refuge behind the shell of another. Probably because of Runa, fair enough. And yeah, I guess we want to open the new department right now, so we at least can look at the new thing. Hokma, good morning. Here's where the records department will be situated if you decide to open it. In this place, recording to control everything. Did the game die? Please don't die on me, thank you. Tifferous synchronization completed. The base number of manageable bullets is increased by 30%, and the Pale Shield bullet is unlocked. I mean, Pale Shield might be... This seems like the worst reward so far, right? The department which the subversion took place will no longer be influenced by Cliff of Meltdowns. Confirm. Yeah, give me those ego gifts. But yeah, that is it now. Stream in extra length. Well, tomorrow I guess we will probably do the last subversion, hopefully. And then move on to here, mostly. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Good night, see you all tomorrow.